So if you want to apply for this healthcare job, I mean, like, if you're pregnant, you don't have to tell anybody. Yes, you don't have to tell anybody. My sister, get the job first. Don't tell anybody you are pregnant. Grab the job, collect the job. After getting the job, then... Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Click on that notification bell so you get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate. So on this channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what is happening around me, and I share information. So in today's video is more like a vlog. In fact, today's video is vlog, but I felt like, you know, when I get questions, I like to make videos on that. So I feel like people will definitely benefit or people will learn from it. And these are random questions, I guess. So I decided, like, you know what, I'm going to share it with you guys before I start my vlog. So I used to get questions like, if you don't know, I'm currently on maternity leave. I'm UK healthcare assistant. I'm on maternity leave. So some persons used to ask me like, can I apply for this healthcare job with visa sponsorship while I'm pregnant? Everybody have their own personal opinion. Like, you have your own opinion, I have my own personal opinion. So as a UK healthcare assistant, I'm going to tell you, apply for the job if you want to, like, if you have the strength to. Now, you don't have to tell anybody you're pregnant first. I know they'll be like, oh, they don't discriminate whether you're pregnant, whether you have disability, whether you have this one. My sister, if you want this job, yes, if you want this job, in as far as your tummy is not showing first, like, apply for the job. Once you get the job, then you can now tell them that you're pregnant. Maybe like after your first month's pay, you can tell them you're pregnant. They cannot send you away. They will not be like, oh, because you're pregnant, you're not going to work for us. Nah. Even agency, trust me, even agency, once they realize that you're pregnant, your shifts will start reducing. They'll start canceling your shift because they feel like you're at high risk, and no home or no agency want to be responsible for that. Like, if anything happens to you, you might be healthy, you might be strong, you'll be like, you're not feeling anything. You might not be feeling anything, yeah, but on their own side, they want to be safe. So now, for those of you asking me for maternity pay, how much, if it's okay, and all of that, so you can go for, so if you're a man or a guy, I don't know how to put it, if your wife put to bed, you can also go for your own leave. I can't remember how many weeks they give them, but as a lady or as a mom, if you want to go for maternity leave, you're entitled to 1 full year maternity leave. So now let's talk about the pay. So they have SMP, they have different type of maternity pay. So now, if you're not entitled to your workplace, then you will be entitled to the government maternity pay. That's if you have worked in any agency and all of that. But if you have not worked anywhere, no maternity anything for you, because you're not entitled to anything. Yes, you get. So if you work, you're not entitled to maternity pay. So for me, I feel like if you're a mom, I think you are more better with a permanent job. I think you're more better with a permanent job because at work they'll do some risk assessment for you. Once you get a permanent job, in fact, it depends on the care home, I won't even lie. Some home, once you work for them for 6 weeks or for 6 months or 4 months, you are now entitled to your own maternity pay. Do you understand? So now, for me, where I work, like, I've been working there for ages. I've been working there for approximately, I think, around 4 years now. So I'm entitled to, obviously, maternity pay. So now, how they pay is I'm entitled to 10 weeks. No, they calculate it in weeks. I get confused when I'm calculating in weeks. I'll get paid for like 10 months or 9 months plus. So the remaining weeks, or should I say the remaining 2 months or 2 months plus, I will not get paid. So if I want to resume to work, then I can resume to work. But if I don't want to resume to work, I can still stay at home for 1 full year. But mind you, I won't get paid for that remaining, 2 months plus. So I'm just entitled to 10 months. So now, if you're working for any agency, I can't remember how much exactly you get paid for. But for me, like, I'm going to calculate for you guys based on my own workplace, yeah? So you get paid 90% for around 6 weeks. So let me just say, for example, if you're earning £2,000, in fact, no, let me use 1,500. So if you're earning 1,500 per month, and your first maternity pay, they'll pay you 90% of that 1,500 you get. They'll pay you for 2 months, your first and second month. £1,500, they'll pay you 90% of that. So that means they will not pay you in full. They will not pay you that £1,500. So you might get around 1,000 for 1,000. Anyway, do the calculation. After that, then they'll not pay you at a lower rate. So after that lower rate, that's what you keep getting until that 9 months plus. So that is how their maternity pay works. So, and again, before I forget, I'll always advise you to tell your employer to send you a breakdown of your maternity pay, because nobody is perfect. These people can underpay you or overpay you. In fact, they sometimes underpay, honestly speaking. So now, if you have a copy of your maternity pay, at least whenever they underpay you, be like, hello. You email them, hello, you underpaid me with so amount. If it's £100, if it's £200, you can then email them with your proof. So if you're going for a maternity leave, I'll always advise you to ask for a breakdown of your maternity pay. But in between, if they start paying you the lower rate, obviously maybe like around 1,000, and that 1,000 is not enough for you, you feel like, I want to go back to work because this 1,000 is not okay for me, you can go back to work. Just tell them. But if you go back to work, your remaining maternity pay will be scrapped. They'll feel like, well, you want to go back to work, Abby, then you now go back to work, but you won't get paid for the remaining maternity pay. That's if you want to go back to work. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So yes, that is just how this UK maternity leave or maternity pay works. So if you're in the UK, you're looking to work for as a UK healthcare assistant, you don't have to tell anybody, because to be honest, they keep saying no discrimination, but like I said again, once they find out you're pregnant, that interview will get killed. Like, just do the interview. Once you get the job, and then after the first month, you can tell your manager. In fact, anytime you want to tell your manager, then you can tell your manager, because your manager cannot say you're not going to work for the organization again. You've already gotten the job and all of that. It will be so difficult for them to stop you, because they will classify that as discrimination, which is not allowed. So that's just it. So if you're currently on maternity pay and you're tired of staying at home, or the pay now is not enough for you, you can always call back and say you want to go back to work. Just know that your remaining balance of maternity pay will not be paid to you again, because you're back to work. So we all have to be careful. If you're on maternity leave and you're still working for agency and the government are paying you, you are risking yourself. You don't do that. If you're on maternity leave and you're getting paid by the government or you're getting paid by your employer, you're not allowed to go and work outside again just to get extra cash. No, because you're already getting paid for that, so you're not allowed to do that. So you have to be careful. Lots of people do that, but not knowing that it's not allowed. It's not. So if you're getting maternity pay, you're not allowed to work outside again until you exhaust or until your maternity leave finishes. So that is it. So now these are little things we ignore, not knowing that we are putting ourselves at risk, or should I say not knowing that we're doing things illegal. So sometimes when people want to now apply for their indefinite leave to remain, or want to apply for post-study visa, or want to apply for one or two things, they'll be like, you're owing the government. You'll be asking yourself how. Like, I've seen people it affected, so we all have to be careful. So please, let's all be careful. Let's just abide on their rules. And to be honest, some persons still go to work, but they just do cash at hand, because you don't want anything to reflect your account. Because at the end of the day, they know what is coming in and what is going out. So some persons just do cash at hands. So I always advise people, if you're on maternity pay, just be careful, to be honest, because I know we all like money. We'll be like, I still want to be getting paid from agency and still be getting money from the government. Trust me, you have to be very careful. At the end of the day, it's difficult to cheat the system. To be honest, they end up knowing. I don't know how they do it, but they just end up knowing. I just feel like making this video. I believe this video is going to help one or two persons. So please, if you find this video informative, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. So now it's time for me to vlog. I hope to see you guys in my next video. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll just end it here.